Alright there, YouTube. We're back. If you can't recognize it, that's the Comanche. Haven't cleaned all the snow off of it that we got a couple of days ago, so I'm going to start doing that so we can start working on it. I got a few things I want to show you. For some reason this camera has been corrupting some of the footage, so I did a little bit of work, and when I filmed it, it was no good. So let's talk about a few other things first before we get to that. This red Jeep, in the other video I showed you where I put a bored out throttle body on it. I updated the four hole injectors, and I was having issues with it. Well, it wasn't the throttle body like I was initially thinking. It was the combination of the new throttle position sensor and the old idle control valve. So I bought two new ones from O'Reilly's and popped them both on there, and it idles fine. So I'm going to go ahead with that other throttle body that I have and put it on this gold Jeep. And then we'll go from there. I still got to get the power steering stuff, and then we'll start putting that on that one. Let's see, I need to find my chains too, because it's pretty icy out here, and as long as it's not too icy on the main roads like it was the other day, I was sliding around all over the place when I wasn't being careful anyway. But I wanted to also show you a few things down here. So first thing you'll notice is a big old chainsaw. Well, it's not quite that big. It's only got a 12-inch bar. It's battery operated. I bought that to put it in my trail riding kit. I tried it again. I tried to film a video of me using it, cutting up some logs, some, like averaging about 6-inch diameter rounds, and it did really good. It doesn't seem to be oiling too good, so I need to like pop it all apart and kind of clean the oiler, make sure it's getting oil. Because right now, as it's sitting here, it's been sitting like a couple days, and I don't know if it's because it's cold and the oil's thicker. It's just it hasn't been leaking, which is a good thing in a way. I mean, I won't have that big old mess everywhere. And then you also notice this die grinder right here. Get it into the shot. I bought this Hercules from Harbor Freight because we finally got them in at our store, local store, and I bought one because what I was going to have to do with it is I thought I was going to have to use it to remount these holes, make them elongated so that it fit on the frame of this thing, but I ran into a problem, and that's not going to work. So I'm going to end up throwing those, at least one of those brackets up onto eBay, maybe a few other things, because I figured out a better solution to my problem. So I'll probably try to film a video again of me using that saw at a later time, because I've been using the fireplace to help kind of cut down on some of the heating costs. It's a tiny little wood burning fireplace, but it can heat up the whole house to about 75-76 degrees, and I know it can get hotter, but that's about as hot as I want it. So let me turn you off real quick, and we'll bring you back as I position this over at the Comanche so we can kind of look and see what I've done, and I'll bring you right back when we're over there. Alright, we're back over at the Comanche. You'll kind of see some stuff going on. In this area I got a light up here, right here, trying to illuminate everything. I got the sway bar disconnected, just hanging there. I still got to swap those links over to the correct angle, but you'll notice that I got the track bar is right here, and then I got this mount piece cut off. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take it, I'm going to have to weld it up to the frame up here. I measured center of the hole to the frame while sitting at the front of it, and then making sure that this track bar was parallel to the drag link. So I got the measurements. I just need to clean this up, get all the paint taken off, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld it right up there to the frame, and then as flush as I can with this outer piece to the outer edge of the frame, weld it all the way around, and then I'm going to take this piece over here, if I can find it. This piece right here, I'm going to cut out part of it, probably this piece, bigger piece, and I'm going to weld it to the back side and outer part of the frame for extra strength. So not only is it going to be welded up here all the way around, it's also going to have a piece that comes out on the outside, welds, and then welds to this back side on both sides. So I'm probably gonna have to pull this spring. I think I'm gonna have to do that anyway, and probably tug on this like spring mount bracket and try to bend the whole thing up a little bit, because I think after it was in the wreck it kind of folded inward. So that's what I got to do there, and then that part of it will be done. And we still got to go down lower to the original track bar mount down over there, and cut it off, and then after that tighten everything up, make sure everything's tight, put those little slant brackets for the sway bar. Might look into maybe getting some different links, maybe that are a little bit shorter for that. I don't know, maybe not. And then bleed the brakes, and this thing should be good to go. I'll have to look over my notes and my list, make sure that everything's good. But let's go look at something else, and then I'll show you what's going on in the back, and just a little preview, and we'll bring you right back. Alright, we're back. We're in the backyard. I just wanted to show you some stuff. Got you on this tripod so we can spin you around and look at different things, but you'll notice I got you on the log splitter and some wood. That's all the wood that I chopped up with that chainsaw. Used the Harbor Freight special electric log splitter, which is kind of a pain in the butt to use because it hangs up on a lot of the logs, and you have to keep repositioning the log till you find a spot where it'll split. So I'll do another video with that chainsaw, maybe real use out in the field. But let's look up. You'll notice I got my cover on. They put the patio cover on. It still kind of leaks in spots, so I'm going to wait for the snow to melt, and then You know, like there's like an icicle hanging up there. I don't know if you can see it. You know, like all over they're hanging all over the place. You know, I got to paint this and, you know, seal it, paint it so it doesn't leak. And then I can start moving some stuff from the garage back here. I still got to get a plug installed now for that big air compressor. There is a plug behind on the other side of this, right down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's like right there. I don't know if it works, but it's not. I don't think it's enough to power that big old compressor. And then I'm going to move some stuff, and I'm going to get that sandblaster moved into the garage. Don't know if I showed you where before. Got to move all my barbecues to somewhere else. Move that press probably over there behind the where that sandblasting cabinet is sitting. And then I got this rack over there, storage rack, that I'm building, putting together for a workbench. I got a couple more pieces of wood to put over there on this side, and then I'm gonna get I don't know, some 2x4s, 2x6s or something, and screw them into it so I can have like a nice workbench. And I'm gonna mount a vise on the end. I'm still gonna turn this little computer desk into like a welding table. Welding plasma table, something cool, but I got to get it all moved around, so I can store some stuff. I got lights that I'm gonna install up above. You can see more icicles hanging for whatever reason. I don't know where it's leaking from, but hopefully it'll heat up enough I can go up there and seal it. And then yeah, get this as a little work area. It's still kind of cold out here, but it's nice to be drier than working out on the front yard. Still looking into ways to get a little garage slash shed built back here. It just costs money, but we'll get this whole area set up as a little shop, and then let me get you into the garage and we'll look at some stuff I'm going to be changing, I guess. So I'll bring you right back. Alright, so we're in the garage. First things first is you notice right there, that outlet. I think I showed that I put that in for welding. Got some good high output outlets and stuff put in there, and I can also run more stuff like the drill press, which the drill press might get moved over there. I'm not sure, because it's still over here at the entrance. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but if you can look, I don't know if you can see it. I'm working on putting some more outlets back behind here, but I need to raise the hole up, remount the new remount the new box. These are I got a 4-gang box. I'm going to put more outlets like I did over at the welding area. Patch the rest of the hole that's up under there because it's interfering with the backsplash of this sink, which I still need to clean it all off and remount and mount it to the wall. Patch up that little area there. There's 2 wires, one coming down and one going out. I think that one going out goes to a light because I don't see any other outlet over behind that stuff, but I need to clean all that off to see. And then I might actually try and stick a borescope or something up in there, I don't know, and try to figure out where that goes. And then maybe mount some outlets over there in the corner, like right up in there. And then also behind the wash machine back there, there's an outlet that I'm going to put more there. It's because I want to right here I want to put like a shelf somewhere. I don't know if I want it underneath, just above the back of the wash machine, just above there. And then so I can put all these battery chargers and stuff there, maybe. I don't know. Because it gets cold out here, I might have a spot inside. I might near the back door that I might mount all those and have those charging to where they're inside in the, you know, room temperature charging. And then I need to figure out, might rob power from that. There's a light switch behind that toolbox and that metal, like right up in here. I might try to rob power, you know, that goes into it, and run some outlets along the back wall there above that workbench somewhere, at least kind of behind that, in between the toolbox and that little red and blue hardware station. And then maybe one like down towards the end where that lathe is, so I can have more, you know, power tool usage. You still got to clean some stuff, organize. Some of the stuff's going outside, like those seats and stuff. I'm gonna figure out something to stick them up on, probably on top of those plastic, you know, those plastic, whatchamacallits out there, little shed things, cabinets, and then I'll clear off a lot of that. I had that Toyota seat up there all apart because I was trying to figure out how to work that into the Jeep until I found that bench seat from a Comanche that fit, of course. So I'll probably be getting rid of that seat. Right under here, this thing's in the way, so right up in here I'm gonna raise that as much as I need to, but the sandblasting cabinet's gonna go in there, and those little roll around tool trays are gonna get moved somewhere else. I'll probably move my welding toolbox somewhere and try to get more work area, get more storage, so that we can start kind of working on this Corvair. I still haven't got the parts. I went out to the wrecking yard to look for a seat, front seat. They didn't have anything, but I think I found what's going to work and what I like, and we're going to go with that, which more on that later. But yeah, I need more room to mount some of my tools, be able to move my welder around a little more freely. It actually is supposed to be on that red cart over there to be wheeled around, but that's what I got for right now. I'm gonna start cleaning the snow off of that Comanche and get it ready to start doing some work. But yeah, that's where we're at with it, and I'll bring you back when we get working on it. which hopefully will be here in the next couple days, as long as the sun comes out and melts the snow. Those trees across the yard or across the way kind of block the sun from cleaning the street and my driveway enough to be able to do stuff on it, but can't let it beat me. Gotta keep working on it, get it ready. I don't think I'm gonna drive this thing too much in the snow, but I at least want to drive it around here soon, so hopefully we can get it going. But that's it for now. Till next time, you all take care now.